In a time when caring for the environment and new ideas are shaping the future of how we move around, one name shines in the world of electric vehicles: Maxwell Chikumbuso. The Zimbabwean inventor, known for his impressive work in energy systems, has built a self-powered electric car that could change how we understand energy and travel. If Chikumbuso's self-powered electric vehicle successfully completes its 7,500-kilometer test journey from Zimbabwe to Cairo, it will mark a major moment in the journey towards cleaner and independent energy use. But what happens after such a big success? This video takes a closer look at Chikumbuso's groundbreaking invention, what it could mean for the car industry, and the challenges that might come up as this idea moves towards shaping the future of efficient vehicles. Chikumbuso's innovation is not just another electric car, it's a whole new way of thinking about how energy is created and used in transport. While normal electric cars need to be charged using electric stations that often depend on fuel-powered electricity, Chikumbuso's vehicle is built to make its own energy. That means it doesn't need to be charged often. This amazing step forward comes from his design of a very efficient energy conversion system. The main part of this design is a device that uses a mix of energy harvesting methods. The car includes a system that pulls energy from the electromagnetic fields around it and turns that into electricity the vehicle can use. This idea goes against the long-held belief that electric vehicles must rely on big batteries and regular charging through the grid. The car is designed to make power while it moves. It has an energy-saving motor based on electromagnetic induction, allowing it to both move and make energy at the same time. Simply put, the energy it needs comes from its own movement. Energy is created as the car drives, letting it keep going without stopping to charge. Chikumbuso's self-powered electric vehicle isn't just a clever machine, it's a direct challenge to how we've built our energy systems. A vehicle that can power itself and travel thousands of kilometers without needing to be charged is something the world has never seen before. If this works, it could completely change the car industry. To show that his technology really works, Maxwell Chikumbuso has planned a 7,500-kilometer test trip from Zimbabwe to Cairo. The journey will go through many countries and cross different types of land and weather. It's meant to see if the car can make enough power over a long distance and in real driving conditions. If the trip is successful, it won't just prove the car works, it will also give strong proof that self-powered vehicles can be real and useful. One big question is, how can a car go such a long way without ever needing a charge? The answer is found in Chikumbuso's use of energy conservation and the idea of continuous energy generation. His design lets the vehicle pull energy from the electromagnetic fields around it. On top of that, the car uses regenerative braking, which means it saves energy each time it slows down. Together, these methods help the car keep an energy level that allows for long-distance travel. The vehicle brings together different systems: atmospheric energy, gravitational forces, and mechanical energy conversion to create a cycle where energy is created, used, and renewed again and again. While the idea of creating free energy or machines that power themselves forever has been around for a long time, Chikumbuso has managed to take these ideas and make them work in a way that's real, usable, and can meet the needs of a moving car. The 7,500-kilometer test will show whether this technology can really handle the everyday demands of travel. The journey will be tough, there will be hot and cold temperatures, smooth and rough roads, traffic, and mountains. All of these things can affect how much energy the car can produce and use. Even small problems in the system could make people question the whole idea. That's why this journey is so important. It's not just a test, it's a public demonstration that the technology can work under all kinds of real-life conditions. But even if the test is a success, there are still challenges ahead. One of the main ones is making the technology work for lots of vehicles. A single working model is not enough. For the idea to really change the world, the systems have to be designed for mass production. That includes not just the energy system, but also the motors, gear systems, and other parts of the car. These systems must work well together in every car. That will take more testing, new designs, and time. Another big challenge is making sure the laws and safety rules allow for self-powered cars on public roads. When a new kind of technology appears, governments have to adjust their rules. They will need to update vehicle standards, check safety measures, and set rules for how the vehicles can be used. There could also be legal questions around who owns the rights to the technology and how it can be used by other companies. Another important issue is whether people will accept the new idea. For self-powered cars to become popular, the public must trust them. Right now, the idea of a car that never needs to be charged seems too good to be true. Some people may not believe it or might be worried about safety or reliability. That means Chikumbuso and his team will need to explain the technology in a clear and simple way, and show people that it's safe and reliable. Educating the public and building trust will be very important. If the technology works and people accept it, it could have a huge impact on the world. A car that powers itself doesn't need fuel or charging stations. That would mean less pollution from fossil fuels and fewer carbon emissions. It would also make it easier for people to own electric cars because they wouldn't need to worry about how or where to charge them. That's one of the biggest problems with electric vehicles today, the need for charging infrastructure. Without that problem, electric cars could become much more common. Also, the cost of making these vehicles could be lower in the future. Today's electric vehicles need large, expensive batteries. But if a car can make its own power, then it may not need such big batteries. That could bring down the price of electric vehicles and make them more available to more people. This could help make clean transportation an option for more communities around the world, not just wealthy ones. Chikumbuso's invention could also lead to more new ideas in how we generate and store energy. If this car shows that it's possible to make and use energy on the move, then maybe other machines can do it too. That could lead to new ways of powering homes, factories, and even cities using similar energy principles. The idea of machines that take energy from the environment and use it right away could change not just cars, but many parts of life. Still, all of this depends on one thing: whether the car works the way it's supposed to during the big test drive. The journey from Zimbabwe to Cairo will be the proof. If it works, then it's not just a dream, it's real. If it doesn't, then it may still be possible, but it will take more time and work to fix the problems. But one thing is sure, this test is a very big step. It shows the world that someone is willing to challenge the old way of doing things and try something new. That kind of thinking is what brings real change. Maxwell Chikumbuso's self-powered electric vehicle is more than just a new invention. It's a symbol of what could be possible when we focus on clean energy, independence, and smart design. If his 7,500-kilometer trip to Cairo is successful, it could mark the start of a new age in transportation. An age where cars don't need to be plugged in, where the energy comes from the air around us, and where we move forward without harming the planet. As this new technology grows and overcomes the many challenges ahead, we may one day see roads filled with self-powered electric vehicles. Vehicles that are not only cleaner and cheaper, but also free from the limits of old energy systems. The self-powered EV is not just a look into the future, it's a chance to think again about how we use energy, and how we can make our world better. If the road to Cairo proves successful, a future of cleaner, smarter, and freer transportation may be closer than we ever thought.